Greetings, my fellow brothers and sisters in Africa and those living outside the continent, my Caribbean brothers and sisters. I greet you all. Yes, I need to do this video right now because it seems like most Africans and black people across the globe who are in support of Captain Ibrahim Traore are in panic because of the security measures, the attack on Moscow a few hours ago before the Victory Day parade started. Yes, so I decided to do this video and calm you guys down because Putin said our boy, our man, our president of Africa, Captain Ibrahim Traore, is safe. Yes, before the Victory Day parade was going to happen in Moscow on the 9th of May 2025, Russia sent a message to Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, that they have to cease fire for 30 days. But these people refused. These people refused and came out and said that any president that will attend the Victory Day parade in Moscow, Russia, your security is not guaranteed. And if anything happened to any leader in in that country, nobody should blame Ukraine because they are still in the way of defending themselves. Do you think Ukraine is doing the right thing? Because I don't think Ukraine will be in existence if this Victory Day parade is over because Vladimir Putin is going to hit hard on Ukraine and it will affect Ukraine a lot. Do you understand? Even Donald Trump advised and warned Ukraine not to take this action, but Ukraine did not listen. Vladimir Zelensky did not listen to Donald Trump, his boss, his master, the one that supplying him ammunition and everything to protect themselves. He did not listen to him, but he rather went on and strike Moscow. So in the first time, the helicopters and fighter jets were deployed into the sky of Moscow, shooting down drones all the way from Ukraine. Was massive. In fact, was very annoying. And in fact, my only worry was Captain Ibrahim Traore. But in fact, they have guaranteed us that he is safe. And the reason why we believe this kind of news is because of how they transported him all the way from Ouagadougou to Moscow. And that one we will talk about that one in another video because this one I'm just in the haze. Because even me, I was panicked. I was deeply panicked and worried about our president. In fact, honestly speaking, there was a huge security situations in Moscow a few hours ago after the Victory Day parade started. Yes, Russia was shooting down Ukrainian drones that was sent to attack Moscow and to distract uh, the Victory Day parade. That is taking place to honor the Soviet Union and those who took part in the World War II. But the reason why most Africans are in a panic right now, it's not because of the war between Russia and Ukraine, but it's because of Captain Ibrahim Traore. Because Ibrahim Traore is currently present in Russia right now and it's in Moscow. That's the reason why most Africans are in panic. But Russia has assured us that Captain Ibrahim Traore is really safe and nothing will happen to him. The way they guided him and flew him up from Ouagadougou, the land of Africa, the soil of Burkina Faso, all the way to Moscow, Russia, they will do the same thing and make sure that he is safe to the time he land on the soil of Africa and in the land of Burkina Faso. Yes, all of us, even me, I was in panic. Like when I saw the news that Russia was shooting down drones of Ukraine attacking Russia on this special day, I was like, how? So do you think Ukraine will survive this after all these things goes off or all they finish all these things? Because now that the level of security measure that has been put place right now in Moscow is on the highest level. It's on the highest level. In fact, first time that Russia has deployed attacking helicopters and drones and missiles to shoot down all these drones. It's on a higher level. And it's not only Russia is not only concerned about Captain Ibrahim Traore because there are a lot of leaders present, like the leader of China, Xi Jinping, the leader of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore, the leader of North Korea, which is Kim Jong Un, and a whole lot of leaders are there are in presence. So he has to make sure that things goes well. He has to make sure that their security becomes his priority. So for all those Africans that are in panic, that are in panic that Captain Ibrahim something will happen to Captain Ibrahim Traore. In fact, the Russian media say we should what? We should take heart because we all know that Americans and the West are after this guy's life, after so many assassination attempts was failed on his life. So he's making sure that nothing happens to this guy. He's making his possible best that nothing happens to this guy because although International Court of Justice has released an arrest warrant on Captain Ibrahim Traore that anywhere this guy cannot travel, has put travel ban on him that he cannot travel internationally. But because of the relationship between him and the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, that's the reason why he was invited and flew all the way from Ouagadougou to the land of Russia. So now they say we should tell you that he's safe. In fact, Captain Ibrahim Traore is safe. He's safe and healthy, strong, taking part. Right now, he's in Moscow. But after everything is come to an end, he will return back to Africa, which is Burkina Faso, and we will have our president back. And you see the level of security and the level of protection Russia is giving to our president, the president of Africa, Captain Ibrahim Traore, young man, 38 years of age. In fact, it's mind blowing. Russia has done well. Russia is really taking the security of Captain Ibrahim Traore as his priority. Yes, so if you're on this channel today and you're an African, if you're a supporter of Captain Ibrahim Traore and the Alliance of Sahel States, please calm your hearts down and put in mind that our president, our boy, our man, in fact, our father is safe. Is safe, yes. So nothing has happened to him. And we will keep following this to the time our brother or our president, our father, our one and only touchdown in Africa, in Ouagadougou, Burkina Faso. So if today is your first time on my channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel and make sure that you share this particular video to your fellow African so that anytime you drop video or update about Africa or black people across the globe or Captain Ibrahim Traore or the Alliance of Sahel States, you'll be the first person to get it and watch it. And make sure that you turn on the notification button so that you'll be notified anytime you drop a video. Thank you very much. In fact, we are deeply appreciated for you to stick with us to this time. Thank you very much for choosing Son of Africa Media. Thank you.